The Galactic Defense Academy floated in high orbit above Kepler 442b, a massive station where the galaxy's finest warriors trained. Its observation deck hung 50 meters above the main training floor, a height designed to test courage and calculation. To the Zelthari, with their 6 legs and chitin armor, the drop was survivable. To the Volmaran, with their dense bone structure and natural shock absorption, it was a mild inconvenience. To humans, it was supposed to be suicide. Commander Thexol, a towering Zelthari with mandibles that clicked in perpetual disapproval, stood at the edge of the platform addressing the assembled cadets. Beside her, representatives from 12 different species waited in formation, their various physiologies suited to their homeworld's unique challenges. And then there were the humans, 2 of them, standing apart from the rest. Jennifer Cross stood with her arms crossed, her dark eyes scanning the platform's edge with calculating precision. At 5'7", she was unremarkable by human standards, but among the assembled aliens, she was tiny. Her training uniform hugged her athletic frame, and a faint scar traced her left eyebrow, a souvenir from Earth's brutal selection trials. Beside her, Alex Morrison shifted his weight, his jaw tight with anticipation. He was taller, broader, with the kind of build that came from growing up in Earth's 1G environment. Where Jennifer analyzed, Alex acted. They were opposites in many ways, but they shared one crucial trait. Neither knew when to quit. "The gravity drop," Commander Thexol announced, her translator rendering her chittering speech into galactic standard, "separates the capable from the chaff. You will jump from this platform. Your species' natural abilities will determine your success. Those who cannot adapt do not belong in the defense fleet." Murmurs rippled through the crowd. The Volmaran cadets looked bored. The Zelthari clicked with confidence. The delicate Prin, with their hollow bones and air sacs, trembled visibly. Humans. Thexol's eye cluster focused on Jennifer and Alex. "You may abstain. Your species lacks the necessary physiology for this exercise. It is no shame to acknowledge limitation." Jennifer's expression didn't change, but Alex saw her fingers twitch, the only tell she ever gave when someone had just made a mistake. "We're good, Commander," Alex called out, his voice carrying across the platform. Thexol's mandibles spread in what might have been amusement. "Very well. Who volunteers first?" Before Jennifer could move, Alex stepped forward. "I'll go." Jennifer's head snapped toward him. "Alex!" But he was already moving, walking to the platform's edge with steady steps. He looked down at the distant floor, at the energy cushion that would slow most species' descent to safe levels. The cushion was calibrated for alien physiology. For a human, it would help, but not enough. "Alex!" Jennifer hissed, but he was committed. He jumped. For a heartbeat, the entire deck went silent. Alex fell, arms spread, body rotating in the open air. 50 meters, no parachute, no jetpack, just gravity and human stubbornness. Jennifer moved before conscious thought. She'd calculated the angles, the velocity, the intercept point in the fraction of a second Alex had taken to step off. While other cadets gasped and Thexol's mandibles clicked in shock, Jennifer sprinted 3 steps and launched herself off the platform. She fell like a missile. The other cadets rushed to the edge, watching in horror as the 2 humans plummeted. Jennifer's training kicked in. Earth's military academies didn't just teach combat. They taught physics, geometry, and the kind of crazy improvisation that came from being the weakest species in the galaxy. Alex was below her, still falling. She angled her body, arms tight against her sides, legs together, minimizing air resistance. The station's artificial atmosphere screamed past her ears. 30 meters, 20. Alex saw her coming, his eyes widening. "Jen, what are you—" She hit him at terminal velocity. Jennifer's shoulder drove into Alex's solar plexus with the precision of a guided missile. The impact folded him like paper, driving the air from his lungs. But Jennifer wasn't trying to hurt him. She was redirecting momentum. Her arms locked around his torso as they both tumbled, and she twisted their combined mass, using her legs to push off his center of gravity. Alex's eyes rolled back, consciousness fleeing from the shock and oxygen deprivation. His body went limp, which was exactly what Jennifer needed. She rotated them both, putting Alex beneath her, spreading their combined surface area. The energy cushion rushed up, and she timed it perfectly. Her feet hit first, bending the field's geometry, creating a pocket of compressed energy that caught them both. They hit the training floor hard, but not fatally. Jennifer rolled, absorbing impact, keeping Alex's unconscious body shielded. They tumbled together, a tangle of limbs and tactical uniforms, before sliding to a stop. Silence. Jennifer pushed herself up, breathing hard, checking Alex's pulse. Strong, steady. He'd have a hell of a bruise and a worse headache, but he'd live. Above, the entire observation deck stared down in stunned disbelief. Commander Thexall descended on her anti-gravity platform, her mandibles clicking rapid fire in her native language. When she reached the floor, she stood over Jennifer, who was still kneeling beside Alex's unconscious form. That, Thexall said slowly, was the most reckless, illogical, poorly conceived— She paused, her mandibles spreading wide. "An extraordinary thing I have witnessed in 30 cycles of instruction." Jennifer looked up, her expression flat. "He's human, Commander. We're all reckless and illogical. But we're also stubborn enough to catch each other when we fall." Alex groaned, consciousness returning. Did you just knock me out?" "You jumped off a 50-meter platform without a plan," Jennifer replied, helping him sit up. "I gave you a plan. Your plan was to hit me? My plan was to save your stupid life." She hauled him to his feet as the other cadets descended via proper gravity lifts, their expressions ranging from awe to fear. "Next time, wait for the plan before you jump." Thexall's mandibles clicked in what Jennifer was learning to recognize as respect. "Humans," the commander announced to the assembled cadets, "are statistically inferior in every measurable physical category. But they possess something our databases cannot quantify: the irrational determination to exceed their limitations." She fixed her eye cluster on Jennifer. "And apparently, to exceed them violently." Jennifer shrugged. "It's kind of our thing, Commander." As the other cadets gathered around, asking questions in a dozen languages, Alex leaned close to Jennifer. "Thanks for the save. Thanks for trusting I'd catch you." "I didn't know you'd catch me." Jennifer smiled, just slightly. "Then you're learning what it means to be human, Alex. We jump first and figure out the landing later. Together." Above them, in the cold vacuum of space, Earth hung like a blue marble, a small planet that had somehow produced the galaxy's most improbable warriors. Not the strongest, not the fastest, but absolutely, undeniably, the most stubborn. And in the Galactic Defense Academy, that made all the difference.